Hey everybody, Bugman026 here with you. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little while, looking at some new stuff from Fortnite. Had to go get some dog food at the local Go Get 'em today. Found the birthday llama loot pinata, and he's a little blue llama instead of the purple, and he's got a little cupcake on the side. Now I've already gone inside and taken the good stuff out and left the pinata stuff in the pinata, and I've got it all piled up here, and gosh, is there a pile of it. There's a big pile of this stuff, a lot like the other one. So trying to itching getting into it, and thought, hey, why not film it and let everybody have a look. So we're gonna try this and give it a shot and see what happens. Maybe we'll have a good time, and maybe we'll fall on our face. So we'll just have to see, won't we? What do we got here? Let's see. We have the bamboo back bling. Isn't that neat? I don't know who that goes for or what it's about, but it's kind of cool. It's neat getting these little odd backpacks and things that I'm seeing in this. It's really cool to see these things. It fits the range, and it's really fun. It's not the normal everyday, oh, here's a backpack with grenades all over it. Looks like we have a gun in this one if I can get it open. Here we go. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Now I'm going to use, looks like we've got the compact submachine gun. Is that what that is? Let's get it on the camera there so you can see that. It's really cool. It's in the blue. There's a little bit of black on the back right here. Sorry about the light. That looks really neat. I guess the handle's here. We'll have to find out, won't we? We get the figure out of this, we'll stick it in his hand and see what we come up with. Well, coming out next, oh, looks like we've got a sniper rifle of some sort. Well, that's a big old boy, isn't it? And it's in the epic colors of purple and black. Let's see if we can find what this is real quick. I cannot. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, they go and change the line on you. And they add more stuff. I hope that Jazzwares doesn't keep pumping out like wave after wave after wave, real fast. Let us, give us a chance to keep up, at least. Because like I said, I just figured these guys out not too long ago. Heavy sniper rifle. That's what that is. Took a minute to find it. It's got that big end on it. Check that out. You poke a hole in somebody with that a long way away. Uh-oh. Looks like I might have the figure here. I think he's called Dark Voyager. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get him down there so I can get a look at him. And here's Dark Voyager. Oh yeah, now that's a neat figure. I like doing this. This is fun. Pop those joints a little bit. It looks a little wonky because he was shoved in a bag. He's got back and forth head rotation, but no forward and back. Doesn't look like his helmet comes off. Let's take a closer look at him. Yeah, he's looking pretty cool, isn't he? You can stick him on Mars. He's got a neat little skull patch on his arm. Meaning business. Been meaning to ask if anybody watches these little videos what these little things on the wrists is. I can't figure that out. I haven't taken the time to look. He's got that nice wrist articulation. Normal articulation of the rest of the bunch. He kicks his legs out pretty good. Yeah, that's a nice figure. I do wish that they would give us a figure stand in the loot pinatas. That's the one thing I think is missing. This guy and the one for Rust Lord, they don't have figure stands, or they don't have the harvesting tools. So go figure that. I don't know. I need to get a figure stand for him. I should have brought one up, and I forgot to do that. And I thought I was prepared. Here we have, what do we got? This looks like a guided missile in the epic colors. It's purple and black. It's got the red tip there with a missile. Pretty cool. Guess I need to hurry this up, don't I? This starts to get really nasty and messy after a few minutes. Now it looks like we have a crossbow. It's in the legendary colors with a bright pink end on the back. That's cool. I think that's why these guns are kind of as expensive as they seem to be when you buy them. You know, they seem to be per piece pretty high just for weapons, but if you think about it, the detail and especially the multicolor on them is really, I think, where the money is, and it's really cool to have that. Back in the day, we didn't have that. It was just one solid color of a lump of plastic, and most of the time it was kind of rubbery and pointing off in a different direction. Of course, if you had a figure that had wonky eyes, you could put that in his hand and it would go just perfect, because he'd have a bent gun with a guy with wonky eyes. Okay, what would we have here? We have the grappler. Really neat. It's got a little suction cup. Need that for the plunging toilet sometimes. It's got the little reel on the bottom in the epic colors again. Purple. There's a lot of purple in here. A lot of purple in here. Let's see what we got here. I hope I'm not boring you to death. Oh, yes. Look at this. We got a boom box. Looks like I've got a back peg on it. Bright pink handle. Lime green and silver. So I can get a good picture of that. Back in the day, everybody had one of these. If you didn't have one of these, you were nobody. And yeah, it's got the cassette player in front. That was the only way to go. See, back in that day, it was cassettes. You had a CD player, yeah, you were special, but you couldn't carry it anywhere because it wasn't going to play. It was just going to stutter on you all day long. All about cassettes. Ask your dad, ask your mom about that cassette player. And then eventually we got the double cassette player in these bad boys, and then you were somebody if you had that double cassette player. Look here on that guy right there. What have we got? I'm not sure what that is. Double barrel shotgun? I think it is the legendary double barreled shotgun. Get a good look. It's got some light brown on it. It's got the big old wide barrel. Gonna spread out and get you. Put a little rock salt in that. Chase your neighbor's dog around the neighborhood and teach him to use my bushes. Let's see, what do we got here now? These things are kind of hard for an older dude to get into. And I don't want to use scissors. Scissors are weak. And we got another rocket launcher. I think we've got 3 colors of rocket launcher so far. This is epic. And the other loot pinata had a legendary, and a loot chest has it's a blue one, the rare. So now we have a purple one, still grinning at you. That's something to be sliding through the air coming at you, and then grinning rocket. Looks like we've got a few building pieces here. Oh yeah, cool building pieces. I like these building pieces. They can be frustrating. But speaking of that, in this particular kit here, you get building tips and tricks. And it's a little paper that shows you, gives you a couple of tips about what everything is called. There's a little legend over here. Shows you what everything is. Shows you good ways to snap it together. I'm sorry about the light again. And how to build three-dimensional objects on the back. How to take it to get apart. So yeah, not bad. And then we have some building materials here. And I do not think that I am going to try to put this thing together, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to spend all day doing it, because I know that this picture is not going to be right. But we can try real quickly. Well, it looks like it might be. What do you think? A wolf? What do you think that is? Leave me a comment. I'm not sure what that is, so leave me a comment on that, and maybe we'll both find out what that thing is. All right, getting down, I think, almost to the end of the pile. I think we have another weapon here. And we have a huge submachine gun. Look at that thing. That thing would choke a goat. Well, let's see, what do we have? If we can find it on our little paper, because there are a lot of weapons now. It's really serious. They're getting serious about this. Looks like a suppressed submachine gun? Maybe? Don't know. Because I don't see a new one that looks like this. I may be wrong, but I think this is a suppressed... Nope, it's not a suppressed submachine gun. It doesn't have a suppressor on the end of it. So I'll have to find out exactly what this is. I cannot find it on this paperwork. So it's just a submachine gun, I guess. Tactical submachine gun. Maybe. But it's in the wrong color. It should be blue and purple on this paperwork. Who knows? It's still neat. Alright. Do something thin here. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's a nice little rifle. Now that's a good scale. Some of these are just kind of weirdly out of scale. Let's see if we can find out. It's a legendary rifle. Legendary assault rifle? Maybe? Or suppressed assault rifle. Suppressed assault rifle. That's what I think it is. Because it is a new weapon and it is listed as new. So on the fold out there. Sorry I keep knocking the camera. Everything is really tight right here where I am. I apologize for that. And I just lost it. Completely lost it. Now that makes you want to scream. Okay, looks like we have what the dark bag. Looks a lot like the bright bag, except it's a dark bag. It's got a llama on it that looks like, well, he's got a bit of an attitude and maybe has had a couple of too many chili peppers. Hope that turns out clear. I don't think it will. Whoa, where are you going? There we are. There it is. Got a little bangle hanging down here. I like the way they make these bags. You can see the zippers and the bangles, and the handles have the molding in it. It's really a neat job. I mean, they're putting a lot of thought in there. We'll get the other building materials out of the way. I won't build these, but we'll take a look at them. And it looks like we have some balloons. Yeah. And I'm not sure. What do you think? The rabbit? The rabbit raider? That character, interesting to see that character. I was wondering if they were going to do him in the 4-inch. Well, I guess I did build it, didn't I? Has a one, some balloons, looks like a birthday cake. So yeah, maybe the rabbit raider. Who knows? Looks like we have a common gun. Huh. Burst assault rifle. Common burst assault rifle. Nice wrap on the end. That's the first common weapon I've come across. I bet all these have been out of focus, haven't they? I apologize if they have. If they have. Whoops. Not many people will see them anyway. I think I have my last piece here, and I'm going to keep knocking this camera. And I apologize if this is so long. I didn't mean to go so long. I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. You don't know how much. You get a few views here and there, and I really appreciate it. And if you keep coming back and keep watching, thank you very much. Leave a couple of comments down there. Let me know. We'll start a discussion on this. The last thing I've got is a backpack, some back bling, and I think it is called the Iron Cage. Pretty cool. Got blue inside. I'm not sure exactly what that is. It's hard to see. Don't know who this would go with. Looks like it might go good on that Ragnarok figure. I need to get him. There we go. There's a pretty decent picture. We'll have to find out what's up and what's down. Anyway, that is the birthday loot Pinata Llama. Came out not too long ago. I mean, had to be the last couple of days or so, because my local go get 'em doesn't get a lot, and for them to get it, it's got to be brand new, because if it's been hanging around a week or two, it's already gone. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your Fortnite toys. I'll see you some other time. Bye bye.